maybe they weren't quite expecting to have this opportunity to go for the Grimstroke up against the Pangolier, and there you have it.
It's Radiant's turn.
Easy game.
Already?
Yeah, it's the exact
maybe now
combo.
it is.
It went.
Uh-oh. That's a very scary one. Soulbind, Ember Spirit Chains. Pretty disgusting. Do they get the third pick Tusk, I wonder?
Yeah. Don't change what's broken. Dota is a simple game, I would say. Low cooldowns, constant team fight with strong fighting heroes, and farming efficiently. That wins this meta.
We'll see if Aster agrees with their second pick. They go for the DP. Something different coming out. I don't know, like, with these DP picks, like, I know that the hero is very strong in this current meta, but revolving around that exorcism timing with everything you do, it just seems to kind of put you at a standstill.
Yeah. I mean, it allows you to run at people, and, I mean, we talk about high cooldown. Yes, they do have a couple, Aster, but they're not ones that are like, you either whiff or you hit. Exorcism is great, regardless. You just got to worry about living, and Pangolier is one of those heroes that really synergizes with that to enable the DP to get a lot of what she wants to do done. And then on top of that, of course, recently they buffed her speed when she pops it as well, so a lot of her kite ability has been reduced.
10 seconds.
Yeah, so they got rid of the Terrorblade now. Interesting ban to make. LGD. How do we respond?
Seen that one coming.
The Oracle, surprisingly making it to the fifth ban, but there it is. With the DP way too strong, LGD will not give that away. And now we find out, do you want to go for the Tusk? We bring the king out.
Good.
10 seconds.
It's not really a...
5
You don't want to do two things directly to counter the Pangolier. Is FY the type to go Ags Sniper?
No. Don't. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it anymore. Maybe a Rubik Anog, right? Pangolier.
Okay, yeah. That's a lot more reasonable, actually. No, just going back to the well, it worked out.
Okay.
Most of the time.
Okay. Would have loved to see the FY Rubik now. Nyx Assassin is very nice though. Aster. I have a funny feeling, Daniel, that PSG LGD may be going for that old 11 profit now with this kind of draft.
What do you think that is?
It feels like you've already got the global presence. You've got the Ember Spirit, you've got the Nyx Assassin. Why not bring out the old 11 profit and just make it a real global strat?
Alright, but he doesn't really mind the sprout. Because if you're sprouting, like, I guess if you're trying to run away, and sprout is really useful to have just to stop it because there's no way she's going to naturally break it. But if you're trying to catch her, she's fine if you run at her. You know, you're going to be running into an exorcism, you're running into a siphon, and then with this Pango, you can just swashbuckle out of it. So I'm a little less about it.
10 seconds.
It can work, but I feel like we're going to go something a little
5 seconds.
You always ruin the fun. So are they going to go Tide Hunter again? Is that what's going to happen?
fun though, you know? just go max out the gush, get an Acceptor, and start spurting waves.
I speak for the tree.
Oh, god damn it.
You wash your mouth up, Danog. Right? I'm the captain now. I say LGD often, and they do. So LGD, they do go for the global strategy. I love. Hey, it makes the game exciting. It makes it very, very fun to
10
watch.
seconds.
I do
5 seconds.
like the Tide Hunter ads, though, I've got to say. Tide Hunter ads was always really cool.
It's been slept on, I reckon.
I agree. So how do you respond to this? They know what's coming.
I'm just trying to think as well with the LGD who they're going to pick up. Like, is this Ember a mid Ember or is it safe lane? More confident with the mid.
I imagine it would be. Like, it might be a little bit difficult up against DP.
Just
But
fool,
be. Ooh, oh.
There's something a little different. It's not the what Rim Naga one that you said
That was
getting spammed out.
Disruptor. Disgusting. I don't like the Naga Siren. I think it's a very boring hero that just roams the map with illusions and farms up forever, and then finds that farm to be ineffective is the word I'm looking for.
At least it's not the Naga Siren that builds Radiance, makes a couple of minions, throws them at the base, and you can't do anything about it as a support.
That brought back some really, really bad memories.
Yep.
That was the same time where I believe Arc Warden was the thing, and he would basically do the same thing, just not with Radiance, but he would keep throwing Tempest Double over and over again. Oh, what a disgusting time. And God forbid Ice Frog buffs Arc Warden. Please, for the love of God, don't. Don't do it.
In the fetal possession right now, just
It was rough. Still, one more ban to go. LGD actually ban out the Disruptor. I suppose they could have put the pan off lane. So there was still a potential for it. I really didn't think it would come out though, but fair enough.
It's Radiant's pick.
I mean, it's good to have it the profit, right? Like, oh, what's that? You're going to TP across the map and try and fight? Nope. Back to your side.
Wrong. The Timbersaw will be banned out from Aster. They don't want to have to deal with that. Last pickup now. Either they're lacking a pos 4 or they're lacking an off lane, and I do feel like it's probably an off lane here.
10 seconds.
Got the waves
5
on
seconds.
LGD's side. Profit. Ultimate Ember Spirit obviously can with Flame Guard as well as. Yeah, he's probably going to build into a Maelstrom, especially with Naga. And the Grimstroke, yes. Can fit. So. A rookie for LGD. Depending on what Aster picked their last pick.
remaining.
I don't mind seeing Ricky. I think Ricky's a lot of fun.
Dire should pick now.
Kind of a
No,
broken.
really Grim.
Ooh. Dragon Knight comes out for Team Aster, so you've got this very hard to deal with sort of lineup that could really push towers quite fast.
It's the tower pushing, but then on top of that, like I was saying before, it's not to the same extent as it used to be. But you can still use your Naga illusions just to push out a wave, force
seconds.
creeps into the towers, and then G side you have to make the choice. Do I defend the tower and lose map control? Do I lose the experience as the creeps just get last hit by the tower in the other lane? So it's kind of a lose-lose situation.
I think every situation is a lose-lose when there's a Naga Siren.
Every
Every single
situation
time.
is a 50-50 MLP. Either it happens or it doesn't.
I can guarantee everyone falls asleep when there's a Naga Siren in the game.
Maybe she doesn't.
Almost. Yeah, okay. LGD. Last pickup. What will it be? What can deal with this kind of lamp here from Aster?
Shit. Lycan.
Okay. I don't mind. Bring up the man. No. The Brewmaster. Alright. There it is, the old Brewmaster coming out in the off lane. We saw
Is it?
this yesterday.
Is it? Well, to wait and see who they choose.
Oh, it
Heroes.
is.
Carry Broom.
Oh, Oh, that's right, because you could run the challenge brew.
Maybe I'm just trying to galaxy brain myself. All alone. Boring.
Okay.
Somnus, Prophet.
Oh. Okay. So, Flame Ember, mid-profit, offering Old Land Brew Master.
Change it up.
I like it.
10 seconds.
As for the Triple C will take Naga, Chuan will take the Death Prophet, XXX, he does take that Dragon Knight. Nothing too unusual going on there. I suppose they didn't want to run the Ember mid up against the D, which is fair enough. I don't really know, how does the Prophet go up against the DP mid?
Got range and very effective at right clicking. The skill build, right? Because you don't just want to throw at it. Rough one. Tough though. Played that one before.
The Ember mid up against the D. Yeah, that's what I always find when casting these Chinese games. They always have the Prophet go up crazy these crazy hats that nobody else has. Like either they don't have them or I haven't seen them.
Damn you,
not seen
the
that.
world, right? Because you don't just want to throw at it.
I want the butterfly staff. I don't like. I have standards.
What do you reckon, babe? So I want to hear
No.
your
Well, you're gonna flip that question.
playing the reverse. Good on you.
All right, let me into the game. You know, because I've got a terrible memory. I can't stand saying Naga Soren's gonna win, so I'm gonna say LGD has the better.
This is where you prove yourself. Well,
Just to be contrarian, I'm gonna say
always
Aster.
mind, and it isn't good.
You like being wrong, huh, Daniel?
I love it. Being right all the time would be boring.
Well, we'll get started. It's Triple C. F1 very early ward.
And they've done this
Again.
twice now in this.
Unfortunate. Learning from their first mistake, and LGD will be able to capitalize later on. We won't. It doesn't seem like we'll see one of those first blood attempts with this kind of draft from LGD. They may actually just back off and try to secure bounties. Aster, they haven't really been attempting first blood, so.
Courier races, Ajax.
Why? Where are you going, sir? Has a sentry. He's gonna D-ward straight away.
Why not? Advantage gives him the experience.
Boka.
He's actually brought down here on bot stuff.
Nick with the killing.
He is. Inkswell gonna come out. Does connect on with Boka, but Fade will take the front line onto X-Nova. X-Nova has been slowed up, and Fade does have the Venom, but a double impale. FY will save the day, but they are losing bounty runes. In fact, I believe they're not even going to find one here, as Aster does find all four of them. Big start.
So, it's laning matchups. Sonic is still brawler, and creeps have met. And Shuyan is a Death Prophet, probably going into the safe lane.
Certainly so. They do get first blood. So maybe you can argue the gold is not worth it, and the XP is certainly not worth it, but FY still going for more now. Fade, they could impale, but they won't bother. Instead, we go into the lane, and LGD appear to be once again running an aggressive tri-lane down at this bot lane. Where X-Nova maybe doesn't.
By these lanes as well. DP's now walking top.
Oh, okay. Last top.
Mid-player is walking lane as Death Prophet after initially contesting the safe lane bounty.
Chalice and here in the mid lane right now together. It's a Nagasar and Ember. It's A lot of lane switching up, a lot of incorrect predictions by yours truly.
I think
Fun.
if anyone correctly predicted everything here, they have some sort of bad stuff going on.
Absolutely. But everyone in the chat predicted all this. 100%. They can't be wrong. I have a pause coming out. Impossible indeed. Chalice, Dano, you've really got to learn how to translate these kind of characters.
I'll do what Base Kick did.
Thank you, sir. Wait, you can take a photo of it?
Use your camera, and then as long as you have that connection.
Wow. Okay.
It's op.
Excellent.
Aim. Advantage. Come on. I mean, who would have been able to even predict this Fade, Pos 5, Angalia on top of everything else?
Is Fade playing Pos 5 this game, I wonder? So he did used to be a Pos 4 player, so maybe they just switched it up.
Packet loss is a bit high, said Chalice.
Thank you, Danog.
Any day.
Chalice getting a little bit aggressive in the mid lane. Flame gun, of course, he's not too afraid of SCCC.
I could have made that up. You would have had no idea. Top side,
I would have never checked.
he's gone down again. 3-man
He is.
rotation, power of softness.
Indeed, and actually, Old 11 will switch lanes. He doesn't want to deal with the DP. He goes down bot onto XXS, he says. And will these lane swaps ever end?
Oh, I think it's a good lane swap, right? Because you just use the Prophet's teleport, but you want to pull his scroll next time. It's just about maximizing that movement and tanking potential now on LG.
SCCC now running top as the Naga Siren, and DP will take over mid.
It's
Alrighty.
just musical chairs with these lanes right now.
Will Chalice move? I mean, he's already level 4, like he may as well just stick around now, I think, right? Like, even if you do have the worst matchup, you've got a 2-level advantage over this DP. So theoretically, you should be just perfectly fine. I can see rotation coming out from FY into that mid lane. They want to try and take advantage of this level 2 DP. Well, now level 3 DP, but it is going to be scouted out by Baboka, who is following FY. And FY will have to just run back down to the bot lane. Maybe harass XXS a little bit.
Right underneath Sentry Wood. D would it?
Baboka copying a lot of harass. Hell there as well. Puts the Nyx Assassin to sleep. FY will be fine. Chalice now going to be harassed out a little bit by Baboka, who appears to have found himself a haste rune. Chalice, I don't think he'll mind this too much. Like, he's about to hit that level 5 mark.
Dire just for
By the way, saying they could only hear one faster.
Yeah, I didn't say anything. I wasn't muted for the first couple minutes. I was, you know, there's something going on with my OBS. I apologize.
As long as it's fixed now, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't an ongoing thing.
Well, at least, you know, someone's paying attention. Thank you, Dan.
Alright.
FY, gonna go on Baboka. Inksaw gonna come out. Silence is there as well. Baboka should go down right now, and does. 4-hero rotation for that Bane pick, though. It's not exactly the, well, unless they're gonna start to make a push now. I don't really think that's really that worthwhile for PSG LGD.
That's not the way I want to start things. Are they at least going to get one bounty rune this time? So probably get the same.
Old 11 almost going down bot, but impaled from FY. He does find Fade on the Pangolier. Swashbuckle is on cooldown for 2 more seconds, and they burst him down in time. They can. Xnova picks up the kill now. Old 11, he's going pretty low. He will indeed go down to XXS.
The greed costing him there, using the Soul Ring and just tanking his own HP pool to be able to get off that Thunderclap.
Bit greedy indeed, and I mean, going after a Pangolier for your own life, maybe that's the idea for Old 11. But choice has already been made. While all this has been happening, SCCC has freely been farming up on the Naga Siren, has the 3 Wraith Bands, has the Brown Boots, and is currently just farming jungle.
Easy life, you know, that's what you want to see. It's Naga Siren, he's just happily farming. All you need. It's going to be even more impactful as soon as it hits that 7-minute mark when he's able to get those neutrals, not just for himself, but for his team as well. So they don't have to spend their time sitting in the jungle, not having an impact, quote unquote. Just start feeding them stuff. You know, you're the carry, but you can support well.
As CCC comes back into the lane, probably just going to cover it out and go back into the jungle. Meanwhile, bot lane, a lot of heroes down here.
Radiant's courier is dead. Just following orders.
Boca. They're just going to pull the wave away.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
FY, of course, will snipe the Boca's courier, and actually what's quite a valued courier, Ring of Health, Ring of Regen, and Clarity.
Oh, couriers going down.
Nobody loves couriers.
I do, I love mine.
Xnova at Old 11. Might be going in on the Boca. Sandstar, he's losing everything. He lost his courier, he'll lose his life, or maybe he won't. Nightmare will save for the moment, but he does eventually go down. Still Fade. He wants to go forward, and now Twine actually rotates on the DP. They're going to go after Old 11, but he has the proc split now, and they'll try and turn this with a nice impale setup from FY. Everyone is slowly burning down. Xnova finds Fade. They found XXS, and God knows they're probably going to find the DP, as he really has nowhere to go. He does get stunned up in Baboka. I don't think you should TP here right now. He does cancel it off. That was 4 heroes for the price of nothing.
Just a really odd decision making. The Dragon Knight popping the ultimate when Bane was essentially dead in the water, and then DP rotated through. Had a few charges left on the stick so that she could use the exorcism, but opting to do it and going down as a result.
And that'll be their tier 1 tower as well, going down. Old 11 does pick that up, and they'll be in time to defend the top. As Chalice is going to chase down and does find the chains for CCC. Do they have the damage? They do. Throws all the remnants in. As CCC not going to enjoy dying like that.
No, and just what a difference 2 minutes makes, right? We saw 3 out of the 4 top heroes used to be sitting on Aster's side despite the kill score, and then suddenly these rotations having such a huge impact from LGD, and suddenly they're sitting at positions 1 and 2.
Aster, they are starting to really fall behind. Like, it's only a 1k net worth lead for LGD, but we're sitting at a 10-1. Top 3 net worth right now, all on the side of LGD, and I'm gonna say with this kind of lineup from Aster, I don't know if you can really afford to play from behind. Like, it seems like their idea was with draft is to try and take over map control and just farm up the whole map, but it seems as though their map is getting smaller.
They haven't lost too much yet though, just the 1 tower, so it's not the end of the world for them. And despite that tower being gone, they're still happy to try and go on all 11.
Give it a shot. He doesn't have primals. There should be a nice easy kill when they get the silence just in case. Great pick off for Aster.
They've got to quickly and mosey towards this outpost to be able to reach it in time. Yes, this is just in time here on success. A second to spare.
Thing is though, that was an exorcism plus dragon form pop, and they're not gonna really find an objective out of this. I think.
Nah. I have too much time remaining on it.
Tired bottom tower.
And even if he was, it looks like FY, who is apparently level 6 now, will start rotating down with Vendetta.
Yeah, it's reaction coming through.
Chuan empowered up. This is not looking good as we see that global strat coming in. Somnus, he TPs on the Prophet, and then lets Somnus have the kill. Good supports, always speeding their cause. More time goes on, the more Aster seems to suffer. Still not really finding much. They're just trying to play this farm game. Maybe they try to go on Chalice top lane. As Triple C, thinking about the song, does commit. Need the Bean there, I think, but I don't believe Bean's group uses anyway. The Rolling Thunder may be enough. Do they get there in time? They have the silence. He has a run out. Where's the damage? Does come out of Fade. Pretty skill.
Speaking about the Bane, look at where he is. He's on a mission here.
Go Baboka. Make it out. He does dig while it's there. What did
Got the health pipe.
Okay. And oh, he doesn't really be up. He does.
Turns out get put onto you if you start right quick.
Mid lane, hold 11. Inkswell. Suddenly Somnus is in the mid lane, and well, now they can go for a 2-1 push. Even if you do lose that Ember Spirit, who cares if you can find a mid tower? I don't think Aster can actually afford to try and defend him. In fact, Chalice, he keeps going forward. He wants to try and find SCCC. They do have Primal Split available. No Underclap available on old 11, so he doesn't try to slow him down.
I don't think we're going to see too many situations where this Brewmaster uses Primal Split in a proactive way. I feel like they're going to want to use it to react as soon as one of these big teamfight cooldowns gets popped by Aster, whether that's the Dragon Fall or the Scissor. You just want to be able to just toss him in the air and completely waste it.
Bot lane XXS get caught, the trees blocking his way. He can't get out of that. And XXS, where do you go? It's the old Warcraft 3 block. He is surrounded just absolutely nowhere. Assault on those trees very, very well. And they're going to try and set up for a T2. In fact, no, they're going to defend T1 top.
You've got the Wrath of Nature, you've got the TP available, and still about 300 gold away from getting the Spirit Vessel though. Doesn't get up a ton of kills.
Another exorcism that may not lead to a T1 on top of that. In fact, I don't believe it will. They're starting to back off. This just feels really detrimental for Aster, like not being able to claim any towers with these kind of heroes. It's quite counterproductive.
You're getting some farm on SCCC, but yeah, as you said, you want to be able to get the farm and take the tower, but it's just not going their way. Rotation coming through from LGD to be able to stop it.
There's that Spirit Vessel we talked about coming out now on Somnus. You know, SCCC, you said he's farming, and sure he is, but it almost looks like an alchemist, right? Like, how much does this hero matter?
I'd say Alchemist matters really a lot before Sigma. That's the big thing. You can hit your item timings a lot before a lot of these other heroes, especially if you have something to enable. That's why people have had such success. So the Darkseer, for example, it deals with mobility issues. So I think it's fine. Obviously, Naga does need a few more of his key items. You're probably not going to be seeing too much of a team fight impact until she's got that Needle Blade. Samantha's just about accelerating the farm as much as she can, but still
For top lane, Soulbind, full silence, easy kills. And this game is turning into a stomp.
Yep. If you're getting pushed down before you're able to get these key few items, then we can see really nice rotations again from LGD, not wanting any gold way of Aster.
Oh, double impel from FY. Song comes out from SCCC bot lane. They're just going to use it to TP out. Just get me out of here. It's hard. They won't get any bounties either. They for the bounty? Yeah, no,
They denied one with the Naga.
Okay. What do Aster need to do right now? Because it feels like they're not getting anything. Like, what could they potentially do to try and swing the momentum their way a little bit?
I think they need to target this Prophet a whole more, because it's the similar vein where you want to try and smoke gank onto a Spectre. Because if you smoke gank against the Spectre, then she can just join that team fight, and then suddenly your numbers advantage goes away. Same thing with the Prophet. You don't want him TPing in to start joining in and creating havoc for your team. You want to be able to stop that, and then at that point, what do you have? Maybe an Ember Spirit could start to make an impact, but better to be on the front foot here.
T2 bot tower gonna go down. They will trade their tier 1 clock. Great trade for LGD. T2 mid is, you can see old 11 starting to set up, but he doesn't really have the primal split, so we just want a little bit. It's Triple C, meanwhile, almost has the full mantra up now, so getting a little bit stronger and does find a nice imp.
Yeah, that's good to have. Something sent out to the Naga. He's sitting on top of them. Being observable.
Uh-oh. Impale connects on 2 again, and here comes Somnus. Sprout is there. Chuan will eat through the tree. He still has a set of tangos on him. Or at least get one out, but it's just every time FY goes missing off the map, which is basically 80-90% of the time, someone's gonna die.
Keen on the neutral venom choices that are coming through. Going in.
Yeah, they definitely are. Inkswell stuns off from old 11. It's going to be a full-scale team fight. The Dragon Form does pop, but LGD, they're going to fight S-Triple-C again. Just
found the Prophet.
Real issue, but yeah, they have found the Prophet this time. So Somnus, he does die. He does not have buyback gold, even if he wanted to. So X-Nova, you've got to run out of there, sir. Inkswell will not proc at the time he would like, and that means they will lose the Grimstroke to boot. It's going to be a 1-for-3 trade, and LGD just getting way too overly confident, and it's going to cost the tier 1 tower in addition.
And this is exactly what they need. Suddenly you don't have that split pushing power with an Aegis prop. You don't have the damage that's coming through. Hasn't built any sustained items for itself. It's all this glass cannon style. So really great victory there in that team fight for Aster, and they're clawing back. And really, DP's been able to pick up the evil scepter now as well. So, oh no, the Prophet's back alive. They're TPing in onto the outpost.
Yeah. Bye. Hello. Bye-bye.
Oh man. Crypt Sword into a character, into a Wrath of Nature, into death.
It sucks. Sucks to be the Death Prophet right now. And LGD, I mean, they just died in this spot. They are not dissuaded. They want to go again towards that tier 2 tower. Old 11 doesn't have primal split, but just doesn't care.
No time, no exorcisms have to worry about, so why not? I think that's exactly the objective that they were going for. Gone, and you know, they're usually timings. They can get rid of all of these out towers, maybe take Roche, and then start to get up onto the high ground before that next is available.
Why not? XXS down at the bot lane by himself. He's going to be surrounded a little bit, but he will have help coming in.
Still using this arcane ring on Xian, and about it, I feel like right now the main priority should just be live, and sure you get a little bit of armor from it, but Pupil's Gift being on P rather than the Pango, I think is going to be the real value pick here.
I'd have to agree, but they do not, apparently. Arcane ring on the DP, as we do see a smoke from LGD now.
Bounty's coming up.
Great timing.
When a siren.
Uh-oh.
The TP from the Prophet.
Oh, here we go again. FY, can you guess the right one? Oh, he can. Inkswell's here. Song comes out. S-Triple-C does have TP available. It's just kind of waiting out a little. They're going to chase him down.
Get his team.
They won't. Why still in Vendetta. Gonna make it case, see if he can find anybody.
On his own though, and he's underneath the sentry. It's spotted out here. Does.
That'll be the end of that. Now, idiot counter smoke.
Fortunate that Fade's not underneath it though. You really need him to get key down on him. Spirit is useful pretty well.
They got the old 11. And they save him in time. Old 11, he can't get out of it. Now so I'm just gonna try and TP out in time, and he will make it. But a pretty nice pick up for the side of Aster. Again, finding that Brewmaster. Will they be able to get any kind of towers out of this? That's the kind of question I have for Aster.
Probably not. That bush is full. Let's step out on the map. I'm a little shocked that they didn't give it DP, although sorry, the DK, but Siren better than most of being able to pick it up.
Yeah. It's back to farming.
That is really deep here. What's going on?
Oh!
Hello?
I'm here. I don't think DK is there.
He's not here anymore.
I get it. XXS just... Why farm there then? Like, maybe... I mean, this is another problem with the Night of the Siren, right? She takes the whole map. So, just felt like, let me farm their map, or the map a bit, but they didn't have control of that side of the map to farm like that.
Naga is absolutely the win condition right now, so you just need to, for better or worse, funnel that you can into it. He's approaching that defuse. I think she's picked it up and it's coming. For their sake, want it not get sniped.
But you do also now have the Ags on Callus, so expect a lot more aggression from LGD now. Now it is truly a global strategy. He's actually queued up Radiance after that. Very interesting. Triple C. Diffusal. Queuing up that heart next.
It's going to be, if they get the old 11, it's going to be next to, oh no, I suppose if he keeps those one charges saved up, it is going to be possible for him to pop the soul ring, then the wand, then use the primal split, but he needs to be really on point if he's got that fusel blade sitting on top of him.
We have a smoke on smoke situation right now down at the bot lane, but LGD the ones pressing forward, and it's FY again, scouting out for the team. He does spot out Chuan. No sentries there. See, Impel, mad dodge is going to be there in time. But they jump in. 11 gets the stun, clap off, and has he been asleep? Yeah, he has. He's trying to wake up, but he keeps going into the nightmare. Still the song, gonna save the side of Aster for now, or maybe not, as Rolling Thunder gonna fly through, but they're losing the DP anyway. She does go now, Chalice just jumping a mile away. He found his triple C. He was so close to getting the DP off, but not close enough. And meanwhile, Fade is being chased by his brother-in-law, FY. FY says it's not worth my time.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Now bot lane, start pushing in the tier 3 bot. Why the hell not? No buybacks for Naga or Deep.
Do you think after these 5C series that like I'm taking Christmas cut?
I don't know. I believe from what it said they remain pretty happy. So take that how you will. I wouldn't be too happy if I kept losing. So Fade is better than I am. Fade does get jumped on. Speaking of, Primal Split is going to be there from old 11, and they do get the stun off, but Fade does manage to get out of there. Chalice now, double chains coming out. They got the rat. That'll be enough. They'll back off.
Feels so bad for Chuan here on this DP, you know, just being constantly thrown around different lanes. I think he was the one that went down and fed away the first blood, put away from his mid lane. He had to go top, then he started losing on the last hit. He started losing on the net worth and keep getting picked off without having used his exorcism, or if he does, without having used his Yule Scepter. So a lot of his survivability that he's invested into is useless.
But you know who we blame this on, Danog? The Naga side, as she should be blamed. 'Cause in my experience, then, like, how do you start a team fight with this hero? Like, you've got Song. I don't know though. Like, it's like Aster just waiting for the 6-slotted Nagasara to come along. Feels like it's never gonna happen.
I think they were expecting to be in a much stronger position at this point. Like, sure, Nagasaran's a late game hero, so you need to be able to win the laning stage to enable that. Very strong laner. And it's okay, but when you're playing this support style, I think can't get away with it. But yeah, it's not going well for them at all. Their lane matchup scouted out, the counters put in every direction. And they lose their Rex as well, that's nice.
That's unfortunate.
Repair kit is nice for the losing team.
It is, but I believe it's going to the winning team now. Somnus picks it up. Oh, they both got it. Has anyone got a Paladin sword yet? Has LGD found one? Probably not. Apparently not. This is a once-off.
They got. That's really handy.
It certainly is. Who has that kind of sliver? It's gonna be Somnus. Oh.
Just gotta give it to the DD or to the DPL. This Titan sliver. What am I doing for you at this point of the game, XXS? When you've got tier 3 items.
He doesn't like these neutral items. He just doesn't like them.
Well, they're here today. I mean, who knows, like, try and IP.
I don't know. I agree with you. Like, why the Iron Talon? He has the quick charm, but he just picked that up. He puts it back in the shop. I don't want this crap.
I don't like it.
It tried the Arcane Ring, by the way.
I don't like it.
SCCC's holding nothing, by the way.
I think just getting something delivered, it's fine. Quick.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I have
LGD.
faith in this. We'll see.
Okay.
Although he's about to get.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much faith you can have, although nice jump in with the Soulbind up silence again with the Rolling Thunder from Fade. They should be able to find FY. Can they find the team fight? Chalice, he found the poke up. Old 11 does go down before getting the split off, but it's a trade with SCCC, and now Chuan gonna be slowly chasing back. No, they want XXS. He TP's out. He will not make it. Triple and Chalice, how far are you gonna dive? He throws Remnant to threat, and that'll be enough.
And Somnus is an absolute beast at this point. All the farm he could want, he's got now some sort of defensive capabilities with that Black King bar just off. So he's just like, look, team, just back me up. I got this.
He's hitting hard. Mid lane, Fade, out of position, but he'll be okay. They may just go for a rope charm play. Like, you think that's probably what they would take, but they're actually gonna hold out.
I think they can just take this to in the meantime. They know that the DPL was used, they know the DKL was used, they know the Fiend script was used. It's really low risk play.
Do Radiant want their middle tower to fall?
Roshan?
Eventually, they go for it. After everyone's alive. Like, okay, now's the time.
Oh, SCCC gets caught out. Chalice, he has the BKB, so the song does nothing. Nature's Wrath flies through, and now... I mean, the Roshan's still happening while they're diving. In fact, never mind, Somnus does come out now, does join his team. It's got to be two down. SCCC does fight back. Buyback will BKB and TB out. He'll be fine, and the buyback was for naught. Unfortunate.
I think Naga can't net through BKB anymore. That would be bad.
Oh, that was a thing, wasn't it? How does that make any sense? Mid lane.
So net is magical.
Does get caught out. We used to say the same thing about Primal Roar from Beastmaster. Like, well, it's not magic, he's just shouting at them. You know, they're just stunned by how loud he is.
Yeah. Bane's just grabbing someone when he ults. He's just using his stance.
Roshan gonna go down now. Aster, this could be a huge play.
They need it so bad.
Yeah, they get it started
Actually
on
tried to
Chalice. Could be massive if they get it, but Chalice, Fiend's Grip is going to be there from Baboka. They do get the kill. Chalice has no buyback. Now they'll lose X-Nova as well. Aster, they're slowly coming back as Somnus. He can't afford to die like this, but he does. They're going to even find another in the form of Old 11. That is a
Team wire.
yeah, a full team wipe coming out. No heroes in LGD have buyback hold available. And if Aster knew this, I don't think they'd be rushing.
Yeah, but they don't have many creeps available. FY would be ready to cut away. It's the best they can do with the time that they have, and they need to make sure this bottom wave pushed out again.
Let that be a lesson to you?
Now it's just a matter of what they do with this next 20 seconds. That's an eternity when you've got a wave at least push.
Is Dire going to let that middle tower fall?
We'll have to keep a close eye on FY and see what he's up to. He's going to go defend the tier 2. Aster aren't going to capitalize off anything. Just going to take the time to farm up a little bit more.
Skill value item. It comes soon for SCCC. I'm assuming that's what you were about to say.
Yes, yes I was. You mind reading you. SCCC is about to have the for ask up, and is it enough? I gotta ask the question, is the heart enough to be a position 1 of Nagasara now? In Faith, on getting very low, the Vendetta strike. Oh, it was enough damage. Somnus double, now he's gonna find Baboka. Takes the time off himself, tries to delay this. Chalice should be able to find though. No, Ragtail's there. Chalice doesn't want to die like this, but the double impale, and he goes in for more Chalice. He pops his BKB. He doesn't finish off the Bane. It's all right though. Forces a ball back. That's enough.
Risky though, and that BKB is down to 7 seconds. So game ticks on and on. Yes, you get another power spot. 25 for Chalice, but I think that's the finished up part now on this Naga, so all the resolutions much more difficult to deal with. It's going to go to next, whether it's the Skadi, some other sort of build.
From my memory, it's usually a butterfly.
Yeah.
She's lacking damage, I'd say. So,
And the big positive for LGD as well, especially when coming up against these Nagasara, is that you've got the mute, so you can just toss that on whoever the am attacking, and it wipes them out pretty easily.
on top of that, Somnus does become himself now. So, one nice way to do with the DP and the DK. It's not going to be quite as effective. Why? Rotating the poker.
FY.
They had Dragon Tail to come in with the swashbuckle. Chalice just going to dive in anyway. He just he comes out. Chalice. That is too far. Now, our old 11's here now. At a time, boys. It's just social distancing right now. They just don't want to get too close to each other. And on 11, will he get away? Dragon Tail will be there. Dolbine trying to save old 11, but he's dead.
I don't want to call it a throw, but they've got a chance here, Aster. It's through some plays coming through from LG, just diving that little bit too deep. Only 6 seconds left on the Ember Spirit's BKB now. Completely wasted that time. In great positioning on the Fiend script there. The Oscar coming in real handy.
And he really hasn't been farming during all this time either. Like this Ember, he kind of stopped at the Maelstrom Max. It just hasn't gone any further. He had that Radiance up for at least 2 minutes now. And he still hasn't got the Sacred Relic. It's just, I don't know, it's just not good.
Now he put that Radiance up on him, so they start to panic a little bit what this Nagasara is capable of.
Stun. I can tell they have done X-Nova. Receptor not going to save him for long. Success. It's up the kill. Aster, they're on the comeback. In fact, let's ask Dota Plus, and Dota Plus would agree. They have gone into the positive now. 58% the way for Aster. It seems to believe LGD may have indeed thrown this game, judging by where it was before.
Starting to take one of those value tier towers. I suppose it opens up the tri-camp a little bit for sort of rotation, but at 36 minutes, not the hugest deal.
It's free real estate, free gold.
450 G for the entire team.
Nothing wrong with that. You know, Triple C, he hasn't queued up the item yet. I'm very curious what it's going to be to replace that Wraith Band. 8 goes as well, so now he's just got an item slot empty.
I think Butterfly is fine, especially considering a ton of the damage coming out of these team fights is coming from the Nature's Prof, and he's gone for this heavy physical damage style build, both with his talents as well as his items.
Scan out from LGD.
Something. He's only got 200 gold left. KB coming from the Na'Vi.
Okay. So one. Me right now. Old 11 moving in, still no problem split. He's whacking away at one on this DP who pops the exorcism, and now we do finally see the primal split. The Nightmare was on Somnus, but he's fine now. Kill off for Boca. Fade also down. The song on this Triple C, but it's not really going to be enough. Can he get out of this? Remnants forward, they want success. He should just die with that Spirit Vessel charge on him. Impel comes out, have the control. Now they could even go for more if they want to, but they're not going to dive T4s. They will make the safe play and probably go for that mid-rats.
Use the Glyph's maximum effectiveness either available for the tier 2 tower. I suppose trying to repel them a little bit, but that mango tree, yeah, it's giving constant replenishment. The siege moving forward, and even if he did have buybacks, still no hold.
We defend this. Seems like mega creeps are coming for the side of LGD. I doubt. Oh, here we go. Repair kits come out.
This creep cut is probably the best thing that they can do.
Sure. But they may have time to go for those top rats. So they follow LGD. They won't have the time. Creep cut will out in the favor of Aster. They still lose a rats, but they don't get mega. They'll be fine.
And Dota Plus is like, oh, yeah, he's gonna win.
It's a paid service, by the way, Daniel. I could do the same job if I was watching the game live, but one of us makes money, one of us doesn't.
He's just one guy in this games, and he's like, going down. And DDP up by Somnus here with his no TP cooldown.
I love it. This is balance at its finest. Just, I'll be anywhere on the map at any time. No problem, no delay. Actually puts the Spirit Vessel in the backpack on the next Prophet, because it's got a double damage order up, and
liking little plays as well. A lot of players do it these days, just the gem on the ground underneath the high ground, get the vision up top.
Why?
Here to go.
They jump up onto Chalice. Chalice is silenced up in a bit of trouble. Get the BKB off now, and we'll start to fight. Where does he go? But the Fiend's Grip is there. Chalice, he does die again. The rest of his team aren't ready for it. All 11 now. So BKB, they go in Somnus. He says, screw it. We're still without the Ember. Maybe they will, as in fact they do have it. He does buy back Chalice. Going after success now with Somnus, and Som will be there. Everyone in old 11 have a stun, and we success with the stun, I guess.
Timber.
But yes, we'll see. Get to.
I didn't see that. What happened with the stun? The PK?
I believe it was the Earth Spirit, the Primal Slit, using his stun to cancel it off. He just cheeky. You noticed the last second either. Old 11. going to join the team. That is a lot of crits.
Yeah, I remember seeing, I think it was Brax played in NA Dota. As soon as the Brewmaster hits level 20, it becomes much more of a right-clicking threat, not just a walking ulti button and aura carrier.
High damage of 11. The Hyperstone as well as that level 20 talent now. So,
Heck, still. They do.
They might have one. They definitely use 2 charges. They don't use it yet. They're holding out. That Rax is falling quite fast, and maybe they don't. Song coming out. Looks like FY does have the axe, so he does have Burrow available. SCCC, what are you doing with this Song?
Okay. Gonna have DK ulti, DP ulti rather than follow up, so.
They got a 4-man stance, that's really it. Maybe the controller, don't know, he eats the cheese, he'll be fine. They took down Fade, now they go for the Provoker. He took that Beatrix for another 8 seconds. He buys back. They're going all in on this team, and they need to try and win this out. Somnus is still trying to walk away here. They at least find the Prophet, they do. But he can buy back if he wants, and he does. Immediate teleportation back into the fight. Chuan getting too low, does go down, has back as well.
They've got the exorcism now, though.
They do lose X-Nova as well. Beatrix on FY.
They'll take it, I guess.
Okay. Dallas has the X. Aegis, I guess that's why.
If they can kill him again, he does have behind him.
Sleight of fist, remnant dodge. Be out of there. 11. Meanwhile, Primal splitting. Could be in big trouble as they are going to, well, they're going to choose which spirit they're chasing. The Earth Spirit runs very, very slowly, and they're going to eventually find Old 11. Run, Forest. Run. Oh, he gets out. The blink. I can't believe it.
What a player. But they survive. They're not megged either. There's a small window there for Aster still. The condition with the Nature's Prophet having used his buyback. That's huge.
That's still. Somnus in the Roshan pit for some reason.
For the bottom?
The bottle, yeah. Okay, it's over pings down.
I think it's right in that little crevice where you can't see anything.
Oh, a little fog spot.
Handy ward, he was ruined to pick up the illusion. Just gonna deny it. It seems so crazy that it's like anyone's still, even though it's feels very LGD affected.
It does really feel. I don't know. Like maybe once you've got the butterfly up on the Naga side, maybe that's the point where you say, okay, this is very scary now. So it's still as anyone's game. Like the fact that there's only one buyback on the map, that's going to be Old 11, I believe, on the Brewmaster, does not make it a hell of a lot closer.
Right, there's none.
Oh, okay.
Have buyback.
He's the only
farm it off.
Him and DK are the only ones, and FY are the only ones that can actually try and farm the gold for it. Everyone else is on cooldown. That's awkward scenario for both teams.
Man, I love this Dota.
It's good.
It's always entertaining. Alright, considering the fact that you do not have buyback for 5 minutes, my opinion is surely you'll let Wraith Band and just buy the Eagle song now.
You would think so, but
You can say you don't want to reveal or whatever else. It's still a damn good item regard.
yeah, I'd say so. He is not going to opt to do that, however. Hold out.
Gonna bet it's simple to stay up inside their base for the longest time.
Yeah, just casually chilling. You're flying smart.
Satanic. Okay, so he set the quarter star to himself, so then he can buy everything up all of his opinions. Just gonna buy the Eagle Tongue now.
He's on the map, but he's almost there.
He's got it. 3, 2, 1. Are we gonna see a smoke as well?
With no buybacks, you think
I mean, mentioned that LGD don't have buybacks as well, right? And they've just got really key item timing. And plus, you want to take these people outside your base because they afford to do it. Maybe a little bit too far. Risky proposition.
I'm gonna say I do like the Lincoln Spear there on Chalice as well, like the Fiend grip that always seems to come out from the Baboka on the Bane.
Beyond now, cheapness. This is a real big team that's gonna stop the Prophet from doing so much in the. He's the divine.
I love it. I love it.
It's viable now. Like, True Strike is huge. It is fine.
Trouble, they're TPing in, they want to fight. He does get a kill, now FY doesn't quite get a success before BKB comes out. They do have one hit. Yeah. Double 11, BKB wears off, success being slowed down. They take the team fight, it's a 4v5, but no. They back off.
I mean, they're very happy to. Right? Sexism.
That's fair.
Do everything they want to get Marcus thrown up, so maybe level 25, same with the DP. Just need to wait it out. They've got good games since they played it DP in China, that's for sure. But that's exorcism down. Let's do this.
By the way, that's actually switched over to an MKB, so
We
going for the he's not manning up, he's just wants to play it safe, and you know what, that would give win condition over to Aster. He did lose it, to be fair. Like,
true.
It's not like they're behind right now to really go for the Divine. How is he critting so hard? Old 11 is literally critting for 1.2k each hit.
He's level 25.
Oh, of course. Of course he is. Goes in, SCC, he's very low in silence. He needs something. Catalyst just continuing to hit away from the wrong thunder will save his life, but F5, he gets the hit off with the invis. They're gonna bait as well. They're gonna find the DP. The GD called. LGD eventually taken at that 40M mark, and I've got to say, Danok, that was a really long series between these two.
It
Rightfully so.
It showed the Pavement's virtue, though. Not wanting to overextend, having the composure, really experienced squad to be able to say, right, not paying without the buyback, and we forced the exorcism out. Let's just chill out, relax. Still keep pressuring from all three because they had super creeps and bottom out mid at the time, and slowly